When I was a little girl and I used to see older people, I would think that they were just old people. Like I would think, oh, they've always been old. Like they've always looked like that. Like they never had maybe an earlier adulthood or a youth or childhood or whatever. And and now here we are, right? Here we are. And we've none of us has ever been the age that we are, none of us has ever been this age before. So we don't go 58, 59, 60, 61, or 68, 69, 70, 71, 69, 68, 67. We don't like we're in a kind of a living laboratory here in terms of relating to this process of aging. So I think that's where tools and support are really helpful. I am turning 62 next month, and when I tell people how old I am, their eyes bug out and their jaws drop and they're like, sometimes they say, show me your ID. Like we used to get carded as kids, right? Like show us you're 18 years old. And now it's like, okay, prove you're in your 60s. And that's really flattering, of course, to have people say, well, you look great, for your age, or you just look great. But the thing that I have come to learn about this is that looking younger in and of itself is not a hall pass when it comes to just relating to the reality of getting older. When we look at ourselves in the mirror, we're not seeing ourselves as we actually are, but rather we're seeing a story. We look at ourselves and we're telling ourselves a story about what our changing appearance means about us, about our life, about the world. And, typically it's not a very uplifted story. It's typically like a story of some kind of doom, like, oh, my hair is falling out, or oh, look, my hair is all getting gray, or and that's the point at which we buy into like the stories of the culture. It's all going downhill, it's too late, I'm too old, this and that. So this is where the tools that we're going to use this morning can be really, really helpful in dispelling those stories and replacing them with stories that have a more generative impact on your life in present time going forward.